Итак, текст на аудирование и перевод к 16-му уроку. В этом уроке снова даны порядковые числительные, то есть 1, 2, 3, 24. Итак, вы должны: первое – прослушать предложение, второе – остановить воспроизведение, третье – записать это предложение по-английски себе в тетрадь и письменно перевести его на русский язык. Вы не должны пользоваться никакими материалами, вы должны отключить субтитры, и вы должны писать только ручкой и только себе в тетрадь. В этом уроке вас ждет небольшой сюрприз. Поехали!
Dad, where are we going now?
Some relatives are coming to us.
What relatives are coming to us?
John and Sarah are going to visit us. Of course, they're going to visit their daughter Diana, who studies at university in London.
What university does she go to?
I don't know exactly. Probably she's going to become a doctor.
So they come to London every year.
Yes, they want to see Diana. But this time Edward is coming with them.
Why is he coming with them this time?
Don't you want to see your cousin?
No, I want to see him. But they always come without him.
This time Edward's parents want to show London to him. Now we're going to meet them.
Where are they coming to us from?
They live in the capital of Scotland, city of Edinburgh.
How long does it take to go by train from Edinburgh to London?
It takes not so much, only 4.5 hours if you go by train.
And how long does it take to go from Edinburgh to London by plane?
And if you go by plane it takes only 1.5 hours.
Are they coming by plane now?
No, they always try to travel by plane, but the weather is very bad today. Planes don't fly today. It's raining now. So they're using a train today.
What station does their train arrive at?
Their train arrives at King's Cross Station.
Do the trains from Scotland always arrive at this station?
Yes, they always arrive at this station.
Is King's Cross Station the only railroad station in London?
No, there's 6 stations in London. King's Cross Station is likely the most famous station of London because of books about Harry Potter.
Yes, famous Hogwarts Express departs from here. What else railroad stations are there in London?
Every station has its direction. If you want to go to Scotland, you must go from King's Cross Station. Trains go to the north from this station. If you want to go to Milton and Birmingham, you must use Euston Station. The trains which depart from Euston Station go to the northwest. To get to Bristol and Oxford, you must depart from Paddington Station. Trains which go from Paddington Station go to the west. You can go to Cambridge and Norwich from Liverpool Street Station. Liverpool Street Station works in the northeast direction. There is also Victoria Station from where you can get to Portsmouth and Southampton. It departs trains to the south, the southeast, and the southwest directions. And the last of London's stations is Waterloo Station.
Where can I go from this station?
You can go from this station to France's capital, Paris.
It's very interesting. Do the trains go over La Manche?
No, they go under La Manche there.
How do they do it?
They do it because there are some tunnels under La Manche where the trains go. But not only trains can go there, but also buses and cars go through these tunnels.
How long does it take to go to Paris by train?
It takes only 2 hours 16 minutes, and you're already in Paris.
Yes, it's very fast to go to Paris by train. But how fast is it to go to Paris by plane?
It takes about 1 hour and 20 minutes. But you must arrive at an airport 1 hour before the flight. And any airport is usually far from the city, so it takes some time too. Besides, stations are basically within the city. So you can go by train faster than by plane. Of course, you can go to Paris by bus or by car. It takes you about 6 or 7 hours.
Are all London stations within the city?
Yes, they're all within the city. They're all in the center of city. But only London City Airport is within the city. It's close to the capital business center, the city district.
Is it likely the biggest airport of the capital?
No, this is the least of the capital airports. Basically, only small planes land at that airport. There's also a parking pier for very small planes, which are only for 1 or for 2 passengers.
Is it only for businessmen?
No, everybody can buy a plane and park it there.
How can we get to this airport?
You know what, I'm absolutely hooked on that tune.
Of course, you can get by car to it if you have it.
When somebody loves you.
The London City Airport gives you only 30 minutes of free parking.
So Emma saying she's loving the tunes.
You can also get to it only by train or by taxi.
It goes downhill from here, darling, it really does.
Trains go there every 15 minutes.
Good morning, Big Zero.
London City Airport is in the 3rd zone of the underground.
If you have just tuned in, hello.
Of course, it's more expensive to go there by taxi.
How much does it cost to go there by taxi?
We'll do one of our world famous interviews. We'll do it straight
It
after
costs
this.
about £2.70 per
Coming
mile.
up in about 25 minutes from now.
But it depends where you go from.
Great tunes from one great year, and all we need you to do
What
is
else
send
airports
Tiny
are in London?
We've also got Tiny Tim on the way.
When we think about London airports, we think about Heathrow Airport. It's one of the biggest airports of the world. Heathrow Airport consists of 5 terminals. A good many of planes land at this airport all over the world. They're from the east, west, south, and north. Airlines from more than 90 countries work at Heathrow Airport. It sends planes to 5 continents. You can fly out of this airport to Europe, Asia, Africa, South, and North America.
How far is it from London?
This airport is only 15 miles west of London.
How much is it in kilometers?
This distance is about 24.14 kilometers. Heathrow Airport is almost in London suburb.
How can I get to this airport?
Of course, you can go there by car. Every terminal has got its parking. But this parking isn't free. You must pay £5 every time when you go to passenger zone.
Can I go to Heathrow Airport by train?
Of course, Heathrow Express trains go between Heathrow Airport and Paddington Station every 15 minutes. Heathrow Express works from 5 a.m. to 11:30 p.m. This trip takes about 20 minutes. There are also many buses that can take you to any London station, airport, or city district. Every of them departs sometimes an hour. Of course, you can get to Heathrow Airport by the Underground. London Underground is the first metro in the world. It's also one of the longest metro in the world. Some people don't like it and call it the tube. But it's also the cheapest and the fastest transport kind in London.
How much does it cost to go from London to Heathrow Airport by Underground?
It depends where you go from. There are 6 zones in London Underground. The payment depends on your trip zone and the time of your trip. It's about £6. This ticket is usually twice as cheap for children from 11 to 15 years old, £3. Children under 11 years old can go free. but if you often go by London Transport, not only by underground but also other transport kinds, you must buy special card for it.
Are there any hotels near Heathrow Airport?
Of course, there are also many hotels in Heathrow Airport if you want to rest or to wait for the next flight. Any terminal has many hotels. If you want to eat, every terminal has many cafes and restaurants. Heathrow Airport is like a big city near London.
What else airports are in London?
The next London airport is Gatwick. It's the second airport in the United Kingdom and the 22nd in the world. Gatwick Airport has two terminals, South Terminal and North Terminal. That's also a big airport. But it's not as big as Heathrow.
How far is Gatwick Airport from London?
It's 28.5 miles or 45.8 kilometers from the city.
How can we get to the airport?
You can get to this airport by any transport kinds, by car, by bus, or by train. Somebody also prefers to get to this airport by bicycle or on foot. There's a cycle path and sidewalks near the highway. Every terminal has its bicycle parking. If you want to go by car, you must go on the M23 highway. Every terminal has its car parking, but it isn't free.
How much must I pay for parking at Gatwick Airport?
You must pay about £5 for 30 minutes of parking. If your parking lasts more than 1 day, you must pay £48 sterling per day. There are also places for motorcycles. You can't park your motorcycle with cars. There are special places for motorcycles. If your parking is far from the airport, there are special buses for you to get to the airport. Of course, you can get here by bus. Every terminal has its bus station. The buses from these stations go to more than 90 cities of the country. Of course, you can go from here to other London airports. At last, you can get to Gatwick Airport by trains. Gatwick Express Company trains depart from Victoria Station. And Thames Link Company trains go from King's Cross Station.
How much does it cost to go by train to Gatwick Airport?
It costs from £12.90 to £30.
How long does it take you to get to Gatwick Airport?
This trip lasts about 30 minutes. And, of course, you can get to Gatwick Airport by taxi. But it's 3 times as expensive as you go by any other transport. You must pay about £80 or £90 or more.
Yes, it's really very expensive.
Of course, there are some hotels near Gatwick Airport if you want to rest or you must wait for your flight.
What's the fourth London airport?
The next London airport is Stansted. This airport works chiefly in the northeast direction.
What does it mean?
It means you can get from here basically to Western Europe. Basically, low-cost airlines work here.
How far is it from London?
It's approximately 29.8 miles or 47.9 kilometers northeast of the city. Stansted Express is company which trains go to Liverpool Street Station.
How long does it take to get to this station by train?
This trip lasts about 50 minutes. Stansted Express begins its work at 3:40 a.m. It doesn't work all 24 hours.
How much does it cost to get to Stansted Airport?
It costs £20.70 for adults. The ticket for children costs half price £10.35. Of course, you can go by your car to this airport. There's a parking near the airport. You must drive on M11 highway to get to Stansted Airport.
How much does it cost to park
You
there?
know what, we'd love to hear it.
I'm not going to do an imitation of the Queen.
If your parking doesn't last more than 15 minutes, you must pay only £7 sterling.
So, Tom, do you like my new jumper?
It's a sweater.
If your
just
parking
like
lasts
Fred.
more than 15 minutes, you must pay £25 sterling.
It's a bloody bicycle.
Some people like getting to the airport by bicycle.
Right in the face.
So, Tom, question
There's a
then, who
bicycle
is your
parking near the
favourite
airport in the red
character that you've
zone.
played?
It's Woody.
And how
There's
did you
also
get
a
that
bus
job?
station from where you can get to London.
In my face at some point.
Well, if you ever need a help,
Where can I go
give me a
from
shout.
there?
Give that guy $50.
So, you're in Wales.
A21
I believe you
route
went
goes
to
from
the
Stansted
local
Airport to
Wetherspoons,
Liverpool
is that
Street
right?
Station.
So scary for about 35
A20
minutes.
route goes from Stansted Airport to Victoria Bus Station.
You go, you work on a movie in Los Angeles on
A8 route goes from Stansted to King's Cross
So, what's your
Station.
dad's name?
Mr. Hanks.
And is he glad that you've come over
Do those
here to
buses
the
go all
UK
the time?
to visit us at Big City Radio?
Yeah.
So what do you
No,
think about
these
people
buses
who are
depart
into-
every 30 minutes from 6 a.m. to 2 a.m.
Bulging and they were already sweating. What does,
The payment for adults costs about £14. The payment for children under 12 is approximately £10.
How long do those buses go?
This trip lasts from an hour till an hour and a half.
What is the fifth London airport?
The fifth and the last London airport is Luton. Luton Airport is the fourth biggest London airport after Heathrow, Gatwick and Stansted. This airport also works with low-cost and charter airlines.
Where can I fly out of that airport?
Basically, you can get on a plane to Europe or to the Near East at this airport.
How far is this airport from London?
It's approximately 32 miles or about 51.5 kilometers.
So listening to our very own
How can we get to it?
Harris, last week doing a great tribute.
You must go on M1 highway by car or by bicycle to get to this airport.
Featuring Chic, that's Everybody Dance.
Parking for
Sunday
motorcycles
morning,
and bicycles
Big
is
City
free.
Radio 89, boom on.
You mustn't pay for your automobile if you're here, not more than 15 minutes. But if you're there longer than 15 minutes, you must pay £5 per hour.
It's thunder in my heart.
However, the fastest transport kind to get to this airport is train. It takes from half an hour to 1 hour and 10 minutes to get to this airport by
3
trains.
minutes to 10 o'clock.
Of course, there's a bus station near Luton Airport. You can get by bus to the center of the city and other airports too. Every bus route departs 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 4 times an hour.
Where can I get to Luton Airport from?
A1 route departs from Victoria Station. A2 route departs from Paddington Station.
How much does it cost to get to Luton Airport by bus?
It costs about £9 for adults. A ticket for children under 15 costs half price £4.50. But if you depart from Paddington Station, the cost for adults is £12 and £6 for children under 15. Children under 3 can go free.
How long do those buses go?
The trip from Victoria Station lasts 1 hour 50 minutes. And the trip from Paddington Station lasts 1 hour 28 minutes. At last we're at King's Cross Station. Catherine, go out of the car and look at the schedule. When does our train arrive at?
What train do you mean?
Of course, you must look when Edinburgh-London train arrives at this station. And I'm going to park the car.
How much does it cost to get from Edinburgh to London by train?
The cheapest ticket is £79 for adults. A ticket for children costs half price £39.50.
How can we get to this railway station by public transport?
You must go to King's Cross Station by underground. It's the fastest transport kind to get to this station. So when does this train arrive?
It's arriving in some minutes. The train arrives at 12:09 p.m. What platform does this train arrive at?
It usually arrives at the platform number 7.
Can we pass to this platform?
No, only passengers can be on a platform in the United Kingdom.
Is Diana going to meet her parents?
Yes, she's coming in some minutes.
Is she going by public transport? What transport goes here?
Many bus routes, including 17, 46, 63, 73, 91 and others, go here. Oh, here she is.
Good afternoon. Am I in time?
Yes, you're just in time.
What time is it?
Now it's 12:07 by my watch. We must wait for the train only for 2 minutes.
Edinburgh-London train is arriving at the platform 7.
Catherine, do you see them?
Yes, they're on the right.
We greet our guests and go to our car.
Can you show London to Edward now? Edward is in London for the first time.
Of course, we have a little time to show London to him. Would you like me to drive by the city?
Yes, we would like you to pass by the skyscrapers. Is the city financial center of London?
No, the city is financial center of the world. The biggest banks and financial companies are in this district. Very much money goes through here every second. Now, we're already turning into City Road.
It's beautiful here.
You can see the Tower of London on the left. Now it's the most popular museum with tourists. I'm going to drive on Victoria Embankment to see the Thames. Then I'm going to pass by St. Paul's Cathedral and Westminster Abbey. And then we going by Parliament Building to see famous Big Ben clock.